Today I'm going to be going over something a little bit different. I've been showing pedals in my last few videos, but today I'm going to be covering the new amp that I built. It's running off of a TDA 2030 integrated circuit. Runs about 15 watts, and then I put a preamp that I got a schematic of off the internet and kind of put it together, and well, we'll go over it. It sounds pretty good. I'll give you a demonstration of it here. Alright, so here we have it. Here is the faceplate on the amp. Starting there on the left, we've got the input, the guitar input. It's got two knobs for volume. One is the master volume, which is the overall volume into the actual amplifier itself. And then I have a preamp volume, which changes the input signal into the preamp. And that actually changes the gain quite a bit. Going over to the actual boost switch, I took the preamp. It had 3 capacitors that determine the gain from the transistors that are running. So I put those on a switch, so it goes from a clean signal when the boost is off, and when it turns on, it actually gets a pretty dirty signal. There's a lot of gain on it. There's the tone stack knobs, low, mid, high. Got a headphone jack so that I don't bother the rest of the house when I'm practicing. And we've got the power indicator lamp and the power switch. And I also want to give a shout out to Dave at Freak Show Customs LLC, who did the laser engraving on it. So there's a shot of his card. And another shot at the amp. I called it the Henken FX Umble15 because it uses a Dumble clone, the Umble preamp, and I'll put a link to that here in the video as well. So here we have everything on, well, all the knobs here running at 12 o'clock. I got the gain channel turned off, so it's the boost is switched down, and we'll see what it sounds like here. So yeah, I actually put that clean channel in there mainly so when I'm doing demos and playing on pedals, it's really clean. Let's hear what it sounds like with the gain channel turned on. So here we go. We'll flip on the gain boost. You hear a little bit of a pop. That's the capacitors charging there. And the volume actually is quite the increase. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to turn down the preamp volume a little bit. Just show you the difference here. And the master and the gain volume are a little interactive, so when I turn one up, I kind of got to turn the other one down, otherwise it kind of blows everything up. So here's the gain on full. Turn it down a little so I don't blow out the microphone on the phone here. It breaks up quite a bit. It sounds pretty cool. I really like the gain channel when it gets kind of gritty like that. This is on a Strat with single coils. I'll switch over to my Les Paul with humbuckers, and you'll notice it actually, the low end on it actually shines through a little bit more, and it kind of gets almost farty, so I kind of got to play with it a little bit there. But here, I'll show you what it sounds like now with humbuckers. So here we have it. Everything's still pretty much in the same settings, except now I have the Les Paul plugged in. I'm gonna turn the volume down a little bit just so you can kind of hear how different it sounds using the humbuckers. Definitely get a little bit more grit there. Definitely got a little bit more dirt to that when the gain boost is turned up. I like it. Sounds pretty cool. Here, let me show you what the tone stack sounds like. So here we're gonna go back to a clean channel, so it's get a better picture of what the tone sounds like. Go put everything back at 12 o'clock. And actually, the mids is wired backwards, so turning it up turns the mids down, but we'll start with the bass. Here's what the bass response off. And then we'll turn the bass the mid. Like I said, it's wired backwards, so this is actually the mids up. Treble. Turn it down. So yeah, definitely gets brighter there. I'd show you the headphones, but when I plug the headphones in, you won't hear anything. Other than the fact, just let you know that it does work, and my family thanks me for it. But yeah, sounds pretty cool, and it's a nice little practice amp. Like I said, it runs about 15 watts, but it does get loud. If I crank it, it'll rattle some windows. It gets loud. Sounds good. I like it so far, and again, thanks Dave for doing the face panel, and hope you enjoyed the video. I'll try to get some more up. From now on, this will probably be the amp that I do most of my pedals through, so there you go.